What up, guys? Welcome to Voice Remos episode 8.
What? Again?
Yeah, no.
I think
Not us.
episode 9.
Whatever episode.
You
Just
know
welcome,
about
just welcome to Voice Remos.
Remos featuring Joshua Deximo and
Jeimyl.
Jeimyl,
and
Rolyamas.
Roseanne.
I am exhausted. Are you guys exhausted?
No, not really.
We drove a lot today.
I can't be tired. I still have to work at 1.
Oh.
You have work?
Yeah, 1 to 5. It's just front desk.
Tonight?
Yeah.
What time is it?
It's like 11.
Jesus.
Yeah, what time is it, Jeimyl?
It's like 11. It's chilling.
It's 11:30.
Yeah. I think that's Kenzie.
Oh, I got scared.
She has the code.
It'd be hard driving though, huh?
No, I've been driving all day.
Yeah, I'm saying it'd be hard.
Yeah. So the last episode you guys saw, it was us driving.
Hectic.
That was today.
I was suffering.
Yeah, my car is shit, bro. It has no AC.
I was just hot,
I can see.
and everything was going south.
Mhm.
Like the technical difficulties.
You had to ride with Jeimyl back.
Yeah.
I understand.
It's okay.
Handle.
It's not the car. It was just hot.
It's not the car, it's us.
Mm.
No. Yeah.
You're gonna get McDonald's again?
Kenzie's
Remo?
getting McDonald's for herself.
Bye, Kenzie.
Bye, babe.
Bye bye Taylor Swift.
She do be looking like Taylor Swift.
So
So-
guys,
Before we started this podcast, you guys were talking about Filipino churches.
Yeah, we were on Google Maps and we were looking at each other's homes, and then we got to our different churches,
Mm-hmm.
and then we were just talking, or no, we started singing "Sweet By and By." Let's
Yeah.
give them a bit of a preview.
In the sweet
By and by, we shall meet on the beautiful shore. Oh, in the sweet by and by, we shall meet on the beautiful shore. Okay, everyone, thank you for coming.
Guys.
Please be seated for our announcements.
Does it spray?
God is good,
All
All
the
the time.
and
time.
all the time.
God is good.
Amen.
Man, Filipino churches be different.
Yeah.
Like once you get used to like college churches,
Yeah.
like youth-centered church, you
Man.
just miss that.
You go home and you're just like, damn, what's going on?
What's going
I don't
on?
feel the spirit.
Yeah, you really don't.
I just
But,
feel
like it's so fun at the same time because everything's so last minute.
yeah.
I don't know why it's like that for all Filipino churches too.
Mhm.
Though.
I
Our
know.
offertory for this Sabbath is found from a kid in Africa.
Really?
guys-
Ours is just always local church budget because
Mhm.
nobody be giving tithe.
Oh,
You guys always
offertory for the day is by Adra.
do you guys participate in church? Like you do things in church?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
participate in church.
My dad was an elder,
So what would you do?
so I felt obliged. I was the penis.
I know I was the pianist too. Yeah.
I was just
I did children's stories sometimes.
Oh, me too.
The song service, the prayer.
Mm-hmm. Scripture reading.
yeah,
Scripture
I did
reading.
scripture reading, prayer, children's
Sabbath
story.
school.
Would you do praise team?
I was the deacon.
I
did-
never did
I
that
didn't do
one.
praise team.
I did deacon as well.
I was never deacon.
Were you a
Nice.
youth
Goodness.
leader?
I was.
Huh?
Were you a youth leader?
I'm currently like the associate youth leader right now,
I was a youth leader.
but I'm not even there, so
I know.
it is what it is. I like the sound of this mic. I like hearing my voice.
I like my mic.
It's so nice, right?
Yeah,
Like it makes you want to talk more.
sensational.
So yeah, why do you think that Filipino churches always be like that? Why do you think we're lacking organization every Sabbath?
I think it's just a Filipino thing.
You know, like the fact that we're
The
always
last
late.
minute
You're late.
Filipino time.
That's true. Yeah, it's not even showing up late; it's preparing late. So then everything is just.
Yeah, I don't know where we can pinpoint that problem.
And the thing with our church too that's toxic, Because when I told my mom after I first came to Burman, I was like, there's so much structure. There's always like run sheets and everything. Our church never had that. And then I was like, why doesn't our church do that? And she's like, well, they don't know. Tell them. But they won't listen to you.
Yeah. Maybe because it's the structure that they know from the Philippines. Like Roman Catholics don't really have.
No, but
really
like the
have
structure,
programs.
the structure of our Filipino programs is like prayer and then like what offertory and then prayer and then scripture reading.
Yeah,
it's like
and that's
so
that's
like other from other religions.
yeah, that's a program of Roman Catholic as well.
Yeah.
Like the priest comes in, everyone stands up and pray, and then sits down, and then they sing, and then the preacher preaches. The priest preaches.
It's hard too because they're not progressive.
Yeah.
And then whenever you try to
they're just
introduce like
Comfortable.
the cajon, not even the cajon,
The
bro.
cajon, bro. They had the same problem at my church.
No.
This bad is drums. Satan's not,
No
it's not
rhythm.
good.
And the sermons always be about second coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you can't even play electric guitar.
You really can.
Yeah.
The song selection too.
The cajon, bro, was so controversial for my church because my brother was the one who like brought it to the church because obviously it came from Burman and it's like
Yeah.
drums were like a thing here. So he brought the cajon and then everybody started flaming him. He's like,
Flipping out.
you're a pastor, you're gonna bring drums to the church. It's like,
I don't
what?
know. That shit don't make no sense to me.
That makes no sense because, you know,
You worship different ways.
exactly. Like,
Yeah, and who decided that drums is the devil's instrument?
Exactly.
in fact, I think I heard somewhere like even the piano at one point was demonic before it became
Yeah, right?
mainstream.
They want a cappella only.
In the sweet voice.
That was actually good. Holy heritage singers.
Oh my gosh, the heritage singers,
you
bro.
reach my
My
friend.
friend.
You know it.
Dude, that's how when my parents wake me up every Saturday.
That's my favorite part
Oh,
though.
I know there's the heritage singers. Like every Saturday, my grandpa would play on the cassette
Mhm.
tape, bro.
Mhm.
Just gonna make sure it's recording. Keep talking.
And it's making me It's making me feel like I miss home now, even though I don't want to go.
Yeah, you've been sentimental all day, Joshua.
I know, right? It's weird.
What
Oh, you
about
do
I
it?
think
on
it's
your-
because like
You're on your period?
yeah, I'm on my man.
Myriad.
No, but I think it's because like
Come
I'm leaving soon, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna miss this place.
Oh, you're in your feels like that.
Yeah, let's talk about
Feelings.
Mm.
It's all deep, my
Mm,
feelings.
let's talk about what we were talking about in the car.
Oh, do we have to?
Oh.
What were you guys talking about?
I don't know.
'Cause we rode in separate cars.
What were we talking about? I forgot.
Oh, well, about home, because you're like, oh, I kind of don't want to go back to Quebec because I feel like I'm gonna become stagnant.
I feel like I'm just saying like I'm so like I got used to like being like not comfortable, and it was a good place for me to grow. And so like I feel like if I go back to Montreal,
Oh yeah,
I'll
we
stay
talked about
stagnant
that. Like
and
being,
like, won't grow as a person. Yeah.
yeah, like we talked about comfort zones
Mm-hmm.
and how to really grow, you gotta step out of your comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. You're happy. You don't want to get back into being comfortable.
Yeah. We did talk about this in the other podcast, right?
Oh, we did.
In the
For-
car. Yeah.
Never mind. Oh, you were just having the same conversation that you had with them with me.
Slightly.
Yeah.
I feel used. Copy paste.
No, not you.
I thought, sorry, baby.
No, you gotta always step out of your comfort zone. That's a must.
That was hard for me growing up because I was always an introvert, hiding behind my brother's shadows.
Mm-hmm.
And so
I feel that one. I'd be hiding behind my cousin. Oh, we're talking
we
about
talked
this
about
too.
the car.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I was saying that I specifically love Burman,
Mm-hmm.
not because I get to be away from my parents, but I get to be my own person and not just like this person's cousin, this
Mhm.
person, that last name. You know.
Mm-hmm. That's really good.
Fascinating.
What about you? How does it feel being in the same place
Being in the same place.
all the time?
Like, I've never been in one place for more than 6 years. Like the most time I spent in one place was obviously in the Philippines. I lived there for 9 years and moved to Abu Dhabi, but I didn't stay there for more than 5 years and then moved to Canada.
Yeah.
We lived in Toronto for a week.
Toronto.
1 week?
Yeah, a week. I
Damn.
went to Mount Zion.
Oh,
Wow,
shoot.
what the-
Yeah. And then we moved to northern BC.
Preach.
Shout out Fort St. John, FSJ.
Huh? USA.
Qu'est-ce que ça?
Ah.
Qu'est-ce que ça?
C'est quoi ça?
C'est quoi ça?
So-
Yeah, we moved to Fort St. John. We lived there for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then we moved to Calgary.
Calgary.
I think Calgary is the second place that we've been for the longest time. And then
Mm.
we didn't even stay there. We moved to Lacombe here.
Man.
So
What's the next step?
it's always been out of comfort zone moment for me.
Saskatchewan? Regina?
Hell no, not Saskatchewan.
But you still like being out of your comfort zone, or
I think I've had enough of being out of my comfort zone. When in terms of places.
Do you
Mm.
feel like
But you can still be out of your comfort zone in the place you're in
Mhm.
for a long time.
did you ever feel like out of place every time you moved?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mm.
Like in Calgary, we knew nobody.
Really?
When we moved to Fort St. John, we knew nobody.
Mm.
Like in all of Canada, we don't really have relatives. So it's just me and my family.
Mm.
We have family, friends. That's it. We don't have like blood relatives.
So like since you moved a lot of places, what place would you call home?
I would say Calgary.
Calgary?
For the longest time, I was Abu Dhabi because that's where I met most of my friends. But then now, being in university, I think I've met friends that I could say that are really deep and meaningful, and I would say like long time, like lifelong friends.
that'd be hard though.
Right?
Having just your family and no relatives.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know for me, like, I needed my family growing up. Like, my cousins. I went throughout all of K to 12 with them.
Yeah.
And having a big family, I think that impacted me a lot. And I was always able to, like, have those people
Mm-hmm.
to protect and to
Yeah.
depend
I
on.
could never relate to kids as like, oh, we're going to my grandma's house this weekend.
Mhm.
I didn't have my grandma here. It was just me and my family.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's always been seasons of uncomfortability,
Mm.
but my family are so used to starting over that
Yeah.
I think we're good at it now.
But you wouldn't want that for your own family in the future.
No. I'd want them to just settle down. But yeah. Because, as I said, you can be uncomfortable in the place you've lived 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Just the same way I've been uncomfortable in a place I lived for 3 years. So you can still get out of your comfort zone. But I think the most life-changing experience for me was moving from Abu Dhabi to Toronto to Fort St. John. Because Abu Dhabi and Toronto are kind of similar. Because there's a lot of people there. It's very populated.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of luxurious like Abu Dhabi. But imagine most of your life you live in a luxurious city.
Yeah.
And then you
go
move to
the
a small ass
fucking
town.
farm.
It's like a
Mhm.
fairy tale.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know anyone.
I feel that. Like growing up, all of my life I was in Montreal, the
Mhm.
populated city.
Yeah.
I'm a city boy, and then like this is the first time I lived on my own and moved out of
Right.
without family
Mm.
to like the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So I know how that feels. Like
Yeah.
it's like a weird change.
Yeah. And in Abu Dhabi, I was an asshole kid. I was a bully, and that's how I made friends,
by being a bully.
by being a bully and like being the big guy, right?
What's an example? Give us an example.
Like I'd made fun of a person based
Hey.
on their appearance, and then
Hey.
look at my friends like, yeah, I made fun of him, right? So, yeah, that's how I made friends. So when I moved to Fort St. John,
Mm-hmm.
I can't just bully people.
Because you had no one to back up.
Yeah.
you.
It's
Back
bullying
up.
Now
trees.
I'm the outsider.
Mm.
Now I see the perspective of the person I bully.
Mm.
And then in Fort St. John, I wasn't even put in a public school because there's no Christian school. I was put in homeschool.
Damn.
That's
Yeah,
sad.
so I was actually the outsider.
Mhm.
And
And
then,
it's, oh, sorry.
yeah, continue. What you
I
gonna say?
know it's especially hard too because were there Filipino?
Yeah.
Oh, there were?
Yeah, there was a lot of
Oh, okay,
Filipinos in
never
that
mind.
town.
Filipinos in every corner, bro.
Yeah, they're like cockroaches.
In the
But yeah, I was the
trees.
outsider and I felt bullied.
Mm-hmm.
Not directly, but indirectly. And I think that's where the most growth I've experienced. That's where I realized that oh, it's just not me versus the world. There's also people trying to fight. And I see the other perspective of the bullied.
That's good. The turntables.
It did.
Were you bullied, XMO?
Yeah, I was bullied by my brother.
No. Oh, so you were,
I
you were
bullied my
bullied.
I was bullied by my brother, and that way I learned how to fight back. So I wasn't really bullied in school. Maybe just like the microaggressions, but like never physical bullying. So that's why I'm a bully too.
Yeah. I want to talk about Pastor Maciel and JR. Because
Okay.
we're in their place right now.
Oh,
We're taking care of their doggy while they
Yeah.
explore Europe.
Yeah, they're on a flight to Paris.
Paris.
and they left us presents.
Oh.
Legos.
Get into it.
For JR, if you guys don't know, maybe some of you don't know, but if you know him, you know that he's really into Legos. He's a master builder.
Mm-hmm.
And he loves his coffee. God, he loves his coffee. I want to talk to him about that.
He's so talented too. Can they see that in the shot? The machine.
Not really.
He has an espresso machine. Dude, if you stalk his Instagram, the depth of his love for coffee is
Have you
unsurmountable. It's
have you stalked-
insane.
You stalked
It's
it?
literally
Yeah.
called.
I stalked it too.
It's literally
Yeah.
called Cafe Redbeard.
Yeah, their Wi-Fi is called Cafe Redbeard.
What's the Wi-Fi
They
password?
literally have a closed and
I've
open
just been
sign in front of
asking.
their home.
Mm-hmm. Because it's like cafe.
Exactly.
That's not why.
Oh, actually,
No, they said that students kept showing up for help and stuff throughout
Oh.
random times. So
Oh.
then it was getting too much. I told them they should start their own coffee place though.
yeah.
They should.
They said then they would lose the passion for it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because
Keep
I'm good with
talking.
kids. I think I'm passionate with connecting with kids.
I used to be passionate
Holiday,
with connecting with
Camper
kids.
Van,
I don't know what
Lego
happened.
City.
Now I'm just like,
190
They're kids.
pieces.
You know?
Let's get into it.
Because once, do you guys believe? Oh my god, do you guys believe that? Like once you make your passion to a job, you kind of start to hate it.
I disagree.
I don't know, but like my passion for like cutting hair, which became to a job, like I still like cutting hair, but it's just that sometimes when it's a job, you're like, oh,
Yeah, it becomes different,
I
right?
have to cut hair now. I kind of
Mhm.
don't want to cut hair right now, so I don't have enjoyment with it.
It's brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can talk, Josh, while Jeimyl makes the Lego.
I used to like Legos too. Growing up, I had a Lego phase, I had a Nerf gun phase, and then I started getting money.
I was never rich enough to afford these.
I used to steal it.
Like my first Lego set was when I was 9.
Your mic is off.
We got
Oh.
got them from Valou Village.
Oh, actually?
Yeah.
Valade Village.
Wait, I want to comment on something. You said that you never want to make your passion your job.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree. I want to make my passion my job.
What
Yeah,
is your
same.
passion?
My passion is
To be a job.
children. Just taking as many children as I can. And also ministry. And
Mm-hmm.
so I think I could easily just make that just a passion. But I feel like if it's a passion, yeah, maybe it can become something that you'll eventually hate. But I think for me, I'll just learn to love it more
Mm.
for myself.
But like, wouldn't you want your job to be a passion so that you can enjoy your job?
That's what I'm saying.
I know, but like, never mind.
You're listening. No, because you want to be a physiotherapist
Mhm.
and you have reasons behind it, but you
Mhm.
also love sports.
Mhm.
So in a way, you're still collaborating with
Yeah.
that.
So what was your?
But it's
point?
not directly using your passion. It's not directly converting your passion into the job.
But if you know you're good with kids, though, like it's actually rare. Most people hate kids or just don't vibe with them.
Mhm.
But you're so good, like with Selena's little nieces and stuff.
Yeah,
You
but I
connected so well with them.
want to stay like that. Like if I was a pediatrician, I'd have to deal with their crying,
Mm.
their fuzziness. And I think I'm scared that if I have to deal with that and I have to deal with that constantly,
Mm.
it'll start to turn into hate.
I
I
think
don't think so.
you can relate it to having a baby though, because
Mhm.
like, of course, there's nice moments where you're like, oh, I want to play with this baby. I could have this baby for a day, but then I want to give it back to its mom.
Yeah.
But then obviously eventually you're gonna have your own baby, and there's gonna be the good parts, but then the crying, the diarrhea, the
True.
peeing in your face.
But it's just different when it's your baby.
That's it. That's what I think you have to make your job though. It's your job, and those are your kids.
True.
Different perspective.
Different.
Comment below
Yeah, comment below what you guys think.
your perspectives.
Okay, guys, let's open this up while we talk. You want to do an ASMR?
Oh. What else did I want to talk about? It's like,
Very satisfying.
if any content creator watching this, do you guys hate editing? Because I do.
I hate editing.
It's so annoying, dude.
That's why most YouTubers just hire an editor.
No, they do. Like, props to those who like upload every day and edit every day. Jeez.
It's Judy's life.
Is that your favorite YouTuber? Do you see the appeal of like daily vlogs of family daily vlogs?
I find it interesting. Some people find it interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I used to watch Roman Atwood every single day.
Yeah. This YouTuber, a family YouTuber.
Yeah.
You need to quit YouTube.
But then you start seeing yourself in their family. And you start living your life.
Oh,
Like,
I
picture
never
yourself.
thought of that.
I don't know.
There was like a
It's just
tiny
different.
body. Like, look how
Comment
tiny
below.
His body is.
How are you guys?
A Lego baby.
What do you guys think of voice Remos? What could we improve? What could we do better? Topics we should talk about.
So, guys, what did we do today?
We already talked about that.
In the other podcast?
Yeah.
We talked about what we did.
Oh, we talked about what we were gonna do.
What we were going to do.
Okay, what we did. So, on the other podcast, we went to Edmonton. Now we're talking about what we did in Edmonton.
Edmonton.
So we went to this fancy restaurant. It was kind of like high tech.
High tech. It was alright.
The food was alright, but like the concept, I'd give it a 10 out of 10.
What did you get? Again?
I got the animal style fries and Colonel Sanders burger. It was okay.
My meal was pretty interesting. It was mac and cheese bibimbap.
Yeah, combination of
Yeah.
Korean and American food. I don't know, like the concept of like ordering on your phone and just paying on your phone.
It's
is
so
pretty
much
cool.
harder.
It is so much more steps,
Yeah.
but I think it's good for introverts. who
What
don't-
if you don't even have a phone?
That's a real thing. People can order.
some people can't?
I remember
Mm-hmm.
like whenever we'd be at places, she'd literally have to write it on her notes beforehand.
Like
so that
she has to. They have to
See,
like
I used to
rehearse
order
it.
on- yeah,
I used
rehearse
to
it
be
on
like
their
that.
notes. And then
Yeah.
when they got there, they'd just be reading it off their phone.
For real?
I used to be like that as
That's
a kid.
crazy.
Like my brother would be like, "Oh, we go to like a gas station." He's like, "Here, pay this at the cash. Here's my card."
You
And
know,
I'd be
okay.
like, "Kuya, I don't want to do it. I'm scared." And he's like, "No, or else you're not buying it." I was like, "I'm scared, Kuya." And
You're
he's like,
that
"Okay."
kid.
Yeah, I was that kid. I was that kid.
What a baby.
I was shy. I was an introvert.
Can your parents order?
Oh,
Dude, my parents
Good
can't
question.
fucking order for the life of them. They always have to make me order it.
I think my mom can order. I don't think my dad can.
It's just so cringe too. Can I get the? And my dad's a little like hard of hearing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Same.
So
they have
the-
like this ear problem.
yeah,
Yeah. What the heck?
and then the waitress
Vertigo?
is like
No, it's not vertigo.
My dad got vertigo.
the waitress is like saying things right, and then my dad's like, huh?
Yeah.
And then he says it in the way that's so aggressive, and then it throws out the waitress like,
Even at the McDonald's drive-thru, bro.
The McDonald's.
What's that? What
Oh
you say?
my god,
I
And
remember
then he'd be like, what did you say?
it's
you say?
such a pain, dude.
that's
Sorry,
because
Jeimyl.
they used to be yelled at when they're younger. I remember one time
Maybe.
when my uncle went to McDonald's, he said, saying his order, and then he said, "Can I have a price?" Like fries, right?
Mhm.
Can I have a price? What's that? Price. Okay. And then he goes up. They gave him Sprite. He said, "Where's my price?" There. No price. And then he now, ever since that day, he says French fries.
Ah. I love fob, titas and titos.
Me and Jeimyl had this conversation. Would you ever date a fob?
It's always the
Gosh.
phone, brother.
Scares me.
Would I ever date a fob? For those who don't know, fob is,
Fresh off
I don't
the
know
boat.
if it's a derogatory term, but
I don't know.
It's just a statement.
it's just a thing that we call people. It means fresh off the boat. I don't know. I think it's just different how people are raised in the Philippines and how we are raised here.
I'm gonna just leave it on the ground.
You know,
What?
it's just
Yes.
different how people are raised in the Philippines and how we are raised here.
That's what we were saying too.
Because like there's things that we can't relate to.
Mhm.
Like our humor is different.
The poverty is different.
Okay.
No,
True.
literally, because it's like the relationship between my parents too. My dad will always use like you can't waste that. You know, in
Mhm.
the Philippines, we don't even have food to eat, and you're gonna waste it. How can you do that? Da, da, da. But I'm
Mhm.
like, I didn't grow up like that.
True.
You can't gaslight me. Make me
Yeah.
feel bad.
But like, it's just if I can't like communicate to you in the way that I want to communicate,
Mhm.
because you communicate in a different way, because that's how you were raised, it just creates unnecessary tension and unnecessary drama or whatever.
Mhm.
Like if I make a joke and you don't understand it, that's the biggest turn off for me.
Even language barrier.
I hate that.
Language barrier.
Have
too.
you ever had those like times where like trying to relate to a TikTok but they don't know what you're talking about?
It's like
I
damn.
hate that.
And I don't know. And the way they treat like
I don't get you guys' TikTok.
It's because you don't have TikTok.
shit is Instagram Reels. And I was like I've been to
Where's the baby?
fob Filipino churches, and I was a fob. I'm a fob. Like I
Not
wasn't.
anymore though, but you're westernized.
Yeah, I was.
I
I
wouldn't
wasn't
consider
born
you.
here.
You're not
I wouldn't
fresh
consider
anymore.
you
You're not
fob.
fresh off the boat anymore.
Yeah, I'm not fresh off the boat, but I was off the boat. Yeah, but like the way they talk and they kind of make fun of me because I speak English, and I know I can speak Tagalog, but my Tagalog is chalked.
It's they're just deflecting.
Yeah, and this I don't know.
Ricky.
It's just different. Would you ever date a fob? No, probably not.
I
Take
wouldn't.
credit card?
I already wouldn't date a Filipino, but especially not a Filipino fob.
Mm-hmm.
They're an op.
Yeah, I don't think I can date
They're an
fob.
op.
I
But-
can date Filipinos, just not fob. I just think it's gonna be hard to relate to things,
Hmm.
and so
That's true. It's just things to relate about.
And I think it'll be the same on their end too. But then they'll just think, oh, you're not from the Philippines. You're cool.
look, it's just
Yeah.
a
You're
baby.
rich. Oh,
It's just a baby.
Yeah, I'm so scared to go to my hometown, especially my hometown, because it's like a small ass village. Like if I talk like this,
yeah.
like how are they gonna treat me?
Oh
That's
yeah.
what I don't like, cause like when I go to the Philippines, my cousins see me as like superior,
I know, like
and I'm just trying to
dude,
connect.
what?
For real.
And then you can't even connect with them because they feel like, oh, you think you're above me when you don't.
Mm-hmm.
But
You
then
know
they
what I hate
automatically-
the most? The concept of nosebleed. I fucking hate that.
They get
I always be
nosebleed.
getting nosebleeds, bro.
Nosebleed
No,
is
not
when
that,
a
no.
Filipino who doesn't
Both.
speak English
Both.
well is
Yeah.
talking to someone who speaks English, and they just
Yeah.
are speechless because they don't know how to respond, and they go nosebleed, and then
I
they
You
leave.
know
hate-
what's funny?
I hate
You know what's
that.
funny?
Yeah, they
Like
can just say, I don't know.
my parents wouldn't
Yeah.
understand me speaking English like this
Mm-hmm.
with articulation. They would only understand if I talk like this.
Uh-huh.
It's weird. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
It's the accent. But then for me, I find it hard to speak Tagalog because I feel embarrassed because like my accent isn't the same,
Mm-hmm.
or like
But I like how
You know
not
Konyo?
good.
Do you know what konyo is?
No.
Yeah.
That's how Jeimyl talks.
Barry.
Hey, poor.
Wanna go to Starbucks, bro?
That's how you
Nah,
talk.
Like I don't have the accent. I want to speak. Like I literally be out here trying to take Rosetta Stone to learn Tagalog. I'd be
For
doing this.
real? No,
Yeah, I got credit for that.
Oh.
That's really good, Jeimyl.
I want to, but it's hard.
Like there's some people from Filipinos who are born here who don't even take curiosity of their culture.
Sa Kuya
And the
JR.
fact that you want to learn Tagalog and you want to learn about the culture is really good.
Salamat pare.
No, see? She talks
Oh.
pare.
I know it's pare, but I'm not gonna say it like
pare.
that.
Why?
I don't know.
Bakit?
You can say it like that.
I don't know. I feel like
That's your right.
then
We
people
should
are
have
gonna
a
be like,
podcast in Tagalog.
they're gonna be like, oh, you're just faking the accent. I don't know.
Say salamat pare.
You can't
Salamat
fake
pare.
You can't fake an accent.
That's good. You don't have to say
but
pare.
I'm shy.
Salam, salamat pare. You don't have to be shy about that, Jeimyl.
We can do a podcast in Tagalog though. I'll try.
That'll be fine. I low-key like kind of forget my Tagalog sometimes because there's no one to talk to Tagalog here.
It's so yeah. It scares me to lose my language. And it doesn't help the fact that I hate my race. I don't know why.
You hate
I
being
need
Filipino.
yeah. I need to talk.
Really?
I need a therapist to delve that. Maybe because my cousin sexually assaulted me when I was a kid.
Whoa, that took a turn. Sorry.
But I don't know. No, I'm comfortable talking about that stuff. I've dealt with it.
It'd be
I
normalized
just
too.
wasn't prepared
know.
for that. Sorry.
Same, brother. I'd be molested by my own cousin in my own house.
That's insane, bro.
And we'd be taking care of him too. Huh?
Yeah, that. But I don't know why I hate my own race. Maybe because I can see through their
lies.
facade, and I know they're just trying to fit in the place where they are.
What race do you think would be ideal for you to be at?
White.
Black.
Black?
I think that black people are the superior
I've always
race.
had this conversation
Maybe
with so many
it's
people.
Like
Maybe
I don't know if
so.
that's controversial, but I genuinely think that the black people are the superior race.
Mm.
Because of the culture.
Yeah, they be the
And
coolest type
that's-
of people. They
yeah.
can sing.
They can run for miles.
They're really good.
They're athletic.
They look the prettiest and the hottest.
That's why all the white people,
The color of the
the
their
color
frame.
of this, are trying to break them down
Liblo.
because
Reflecting
they're
them.
threatened.
What's it called? I think if you were black though, or if you were a different race, then you wouldn't want to be that race because then you'd see the flaws of it.
Mm,
So you're just never ideal. You're just never
I'm
happy.
just not happy. Yeah, I don't know. I need a therapist, but therapy's so expensive.
When I get rich one day, I'll
I
buy
keep-
everybody a therapist. You double therapist. That TikTok reminded me of you guys.
I think that's what's nice about us is because we're all low key friends.
Broken.
No, we're all each other's therapists a little bit.
A little bit.
Not professionally. We don't be giving proper advice, but listening.
We're not certified.
Listening ears. Yeah, don't take any of this. We're not.
Yeah,
Discretion advised.
we're just
Viewers
listeners.
discretion advised.
But yeah,
I'm zooming through this. What the heck?
when I
Fast.
get into friendships or like friend groups, there's days that I feel like there's a crushing feeling in my heart
Why?
because I feel like sometimes I give too much or maybe I'm scaring the friend group.
Scaring? Do you think you're scaring us, Remo? I feel
Yeah,
like-
it's just no, like I'm giving too much and like, oh, this guy is trying too hard.
Is it because I don't like how you do sus stuff? Is this why you bring up the topic?
No, because I felt this way when me, Jeimyl, and Selena went to drop off Josiah.
What
And
happened?
then-
I wasn't there.
What about it?
Yeah, we just drove there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was cool. We were hanging out, and then Jeimyl dropped us off. I was home, and I took a nap. And I don't know, it's just this wave of sadness or like this crushing feeling inside my heart. That's too poetic. Just crushing feeling in my chest. Like, oh, maybe I'm giving too much.
Giving.
Why
What do you
do you
mean when you say you're giving too much? So.
Like maybe I'm giving too much of my time.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm overwhelming you guys.
Do you think you're overwhelming us?
And
I'm not overwhelmed. Do you feel overwhelmed?
I'll be honest, a little bit, but it's not you. I think for me, because I can't always be serious, and I always need there to be like a balance of
Comedic?
more
Fun.
comedic,
Comedic
comedic relief.
Yeah.
I think because you're such a deep person and you
Philo-
always
philosophical.
initiate the deep conversation, I
I
just
don't-
sometimes
yeah.
I don't have it in me. But
Yeah.
that's just you, and
Yeah,
I mean, I don't
that's
have.
why I was
you
like,
know.
I was so tired
Mm.
after that, and then I couldn't really hang out.
Social
Because
battery.
maybe it's true that I'm like overwhelming you guys. So
It's not like that though.
maybe
Just
it's also
different.
because,
We're all just different. That's why. You
yeah,
know?
it's also because I've never really had a friend group
So
last.
close. Oh.
Because we always be moving, right?
Yeah.
So you're
So-
scared that you would lose us. That's so sweet, Remo.
I am scared of losing you guys.
That's sweet.
Because when there is a good thing, there's always gonna be a bad thing.
True.
You guys are cool people. Don't or you, Remo. I'm not gonna talk about Deximo.
Huh?
You're a cool guy, Remo.
No.
Don't
Wait, I'm not a
don't
cool
think
guy?
don't gaslight yourself.
I'm not a cool guy?
You're semi.
Semi truck.
Don't gaslight yourself. No, Remo.
Yeah, but sometimes I just get into my head.
Anxiety,
into
bro.
the
Yeah,
zone.
same.
Yeah, that's the worst. Like, that's the worst feeling for me.
I get that feeling too.
When I
sometimes.
feel like, oh, everything's going fine, yeah, and then I get blindsided by, yeah, the group doesn't really like you.
Mm.
I get that feeling too, yo.
Oh my god, it's like my heart just get crushed.
I get that feeling with our friend group a little bit, not gonna lie.
I think it's because you guys really like hanging out. But I think
Yeah, and you guys really like
Selena
your time.
and me, we like the alone time. I know you guys like it sometimes too, but
No, yeah.
most your percent of
Mhm.
social battery, the extrovert, the coins. You guys got more coins to take.
No, I think I got
But
more
I'm an
coins
introvert.
I
with
don't
you
got enough
guys.
coins to give.
But I'm an introvert.
I know, but there's still moments.
No,
like
I
that.
have like 2 coins for people, but with you guys, I have more coins.
Bitcoin.
A bag of
He
coins.
saves his coins, that's why.
No, I think you guys just don't. You guys don't like tire me as much as people.
Yeah, I don't get that feeling. I have the same feeling. But if it's like with people who are really draining, that's when I'm like, okay, guys, I gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
And mentally clock out.
Yeah. But you know, as I said, like we've been moving all our life, and I've had a lot of friend groups, and you know, I had to say goodbye to a lot of them because I've moved, and I really hate that feeling. And sometimes I feel that way with you guys, that maybe one day we just phase off.
I can give you a word.
You're gonna give me your word?
I'm gonna give you a word.
Okay, word.
Word.
Say word.
No,
Word.
say word.
Word.
I'll speak for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Selena can speak for herself.
Oh, yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
Cough,
if
cough.
ever it feels like, because I know I'd be giving some like happy energy. I want to hang out, whatever.
Yeah.
But sometimes I like do my own thing. Never take that personally.
I respect that. People,
I just I need my own space because like last semester,
yeah.
right? It was literally 80% of the time just me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then this semester, like you said, I've been reaching out, and
Yeah.
then we have these great friends. But then there's still that part of me that's like, I can't all of a sudden just be 100% extrovert and
Yeah, for
Mhm.
sure.
outgoing and stuff like
For
that.
real.
I need to get my time. So it's never on you. It's just my
Yeah.
time.
Also, like, I'm so bad at reaching out, like initiating it.
Yeah.
You guys are good. What you mean? The group chat be popping, foffin.
No, I'm so bad. Like,
Brand new wit was foffin, hopping.
yeah, I'm just bad at reaching out.
I'm bad at responding to texts. So somebody reach out, I won't answer you.
Yeah. Like, I wish I was better at that.
Like
Maybe that's
Atemo.
something I could.
Atema's a superstar at that.
Mm-hmm.
She responded like,
Yeah, shout out to people who respond like a second after being
I
texted.
respect that. I like people like that.
you know why though? Like for myself, why I don't do that
Mm-hmm.
is because I know that if I respond right when they respond, then that means they still on their phone, and that means there has to be a conversation that comes out of it.
Yeah, sometimes I don't have the energy for that.
Just leave them on read, bro. Like, it is what it is.
But like, that's kind of rude.
If you're
Especially
busy, you're busy.
Like,
you know?
especially people that you know that you're gonna see. Like, sometimes I do want to talk to you. Sometimes I want to have a conversation, but the other times I just want to play my games
Just let them know.
and do my
Just
thing.
be real.
What
I mean,
what would
if
you say?
If I was a person on the other end and you're like, oh, I gotta go do something, then do your thing then. You know, like you don't have to like just clock out mentally in the conversation. You just tell me do your thing, you know. It is what it is.
People just be getting people too sensitive with that.
Yeah.
Facts.
I'd be too, but
Yeah, like, what if you're excited to talk to this person, and then they say, "Yeah, I can't talk right now."
It's fine.
progress report.
Do your thing, man.
Zoom.
Looking like a cat.
Zoom.
I'm so scared that the video just stopped, so I'm gonna check again.
Like the 10-minute one. Yeah, guys, that last episode. Or no, the last episode. It was literally we were on the couch, and then after that, after like an hour, 20 minutes or something of filming, we go look at the camera, and Remos like, "Fuck,
I'm so
only
mad,
10
bro.
minutes recorded."
Like, that's why it's on Spotify, because of that shit.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Because we be ugly.
That
What
was
does it
such a
mean?
good episode too.
What does it mean to be ugly? I feel like we didn't even talk about anything in the episode.
We talked a lot.
Sorry, guys. I didn't really listen to it because I don't have Spotify.
It's on Apple Podcast too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll listen to it.
Okay, what do you think it means to be ugly?
Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
So if you
But
think you're ugly, then you're ugly. But if you have confidence that you're beautiful, you'll be beautiful.
but of course you gotta be realistic, right? There's standards of beauty that we set. Right? There's standards of beauty that we set. You gotta have good cheekbones, you know, long nose, big lips. And if you don't reach that, we can call you ugly. But
Kind of messed up, guys.
beauty is skin deep. But yeah, like, I've met people who are not conventionally beautiful or pretty, that don't meet the convention of what it is to be pretty. But they're not ugly, because I've tried to know them, and their personality is the more beautiful than people who are the most beautiful physically.
Can you believe it?
Can you believe we don't have a jacuzzi?
Kim Kardashian?
So of course it's okay to judge a person by their not judge a person, but like have your first impression.
So you think if somebody, even though they're murked in the face,
Marked.
but then their personality is nice and they're like, "Oh, I may be ugly, but I'm beautiful."
Mm-hmm.
But what if
Personality is a big
doesn't
thing for me.
that become ugly eventually?
No.
I'm like, no. What if I'm like, guys, I know I'm ugly, but I know inside my insides are beautiful. So
No.
I am beautiful.
Confidence. Beauty is in the eye of
So
the beholder.
confidence is sometimes ugly though.
No. Cockiness is ugly.
Cockiness is ugly.
So what's the line
That's
that
hard.
differentiates?
Confidence is for you, cockiness is for other people.
That's a good way to put it.
So you can be like, "I'm the baddest bitch,"
Yeah.
To yourself.
but you can't be like, "Hey Josh, I'm the baddest bitch."
That's cockiness.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
But you know what's the
Good
worst
point.
though? If you're ugly physically, but your personality is also ugly.
Yeah. Like,
Like-
what are you doing? with
Damn,
your
some
life?
people come to mind.
Some people come to
You're
mind.
really thinking about this, huh?
Like, oh my goodness. So, because if you look up Amber Heard, she's pretty. But-
she's pretty ugly inside.
Yeah, she's pretty ugly inside.
And then that makes
How-
her ugly in the outside.
Yeah. How can you see her as still beautiful after seeing, like, hearing all the things that she did,
Mm.
what kind of person she is?
Yeah.
Mhm.
ASAP Rocky? How you gonna do that to Rihanna?
It was a.
What?
That's not
That's
true.
Chris Breezy.
No, he cheated on
No,
her.
it's not true. It was a false rumor.
Oh,
I didn't know
how do you
this.
know that?
I
He knows
think
ASAP
so.
Rocky.
How you know the insides? Insider
A$AP?
report?
Rocky?
Rocky?
Yeah, that's me.
Wait, did he actually not? Then what was
I
that
don't
whole
think so.
exploded thing with the shoe designer?
Shoe designer.
Yeah,
Actually,
they
don't
said that
even
he
know.
cheated. We'll never know.
I'm not
Rihanna,
even
Rihanna,
caught
let us
up.
know in the comments.
Why does that even affect me? Like, right?
Yeah. But let us know, Rihanna. What's happening, girl?
Yeah,
Rihanna
really.
Carey.
Huh? What?
Rihanna.
Rihanna Carey's cool.
She's very cool. And I think she's,
True to herself.
yeah.
Herman got some cool people. Let's give him some shout outs.
Let's shout out some cool people
Yeah.
in Bourbon.
But if you shout out some cool people, then what if the people that we didn't shout out might feel
Oh,
some type of
never
way?
mind.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Shout out to Remo. Shout out to Jeimyl.
Shout out to Pastor Maciel.
Shout out to JR.
Shout out to Taco. He's a good boy. He's sleeping in his crate.
Good boy, Chaco.
Good boy, Taco.
Shout out to Selena and her cousins,
Jalen and
Jillian and
Tiana.
Tiana.
What was the other one too?
Nina.
Nina. What is this?
Do you guys think?
The world is flat.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving thinks that he's a world flattist.
Yeah. Flat earther.
Oh, yes.
Kyrie Irving be different, bro. He's on that different wavelength.
I like his shoes, though. He'd be Illuminati, but I like his shoes.
He's Muslim.
Is Muslim?
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's also anti-vax.
Yeah.
Yeah,
also
he
free
is.
contract.
Free agent.
Free agent
Free
soon.
agent.
Free contract.
Do you guys?
Where's the
Did your
donut?
parents ever tell you can't watch Harry Potter?
I've never still
You've never?
or read anything.
What?
It's kind of mid. Harry Potter's kind of mid.
Yeah.
It's probably
I was
because
never into it.
it's probably because I didn't grow up with Harry Potter. Like I didn't like
What'd you grow up with?
grow up with Pokemon. Like like kids who grew up with Harry Potter, they anticipated every movie when it's
No,
released,
wizard.
so they have that emotional connection to Harry Potter. But now I just watched it like 3 days like movie marathon. It's like, okay.
Do you think I should watch it? You think I'd like it? It's like
I don't
Percy
know.
Jackson.
I like Percy Jackson
That was
Is it
because
sim-
I like mythology.
Is it similar to what I'm saying?
Maybe
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Harry Potter is kind of good. There's good movies.
I'm gonna
But
do
You're gonna do a what? But I really like Lord of the Rings. That's the one that you guys should watch.
my precious. That's better. Like, why'd you run off me?
Sorry.
That's a real place in New Zealand.
What?
Yeah, New Zealand became popular because of that show.
I'm gonna do a series or a marathon of Twilight next week.
Okay, you watched you read the books, right?
I read the books.
How was
I'm
that?
a proud trooper.
Dang, I remember when Twilight was a thing.
Still be a ting.
Bella, where you been, loca?
And I was Batman.
Have you watched the movies or you read the books first before you watched the movies?
The books and then the movies.
What the heck? You're a trooper.
Yeah, and I watched the series maybe 5 times now.
I was never
Jeez.
interested in those things. I never found interest in those kind of movies. I don't know why.
Because you don't believe in love.
I don't really. I don't like romance stuff.
Same.
You don't like the Filipino movies, right? And
The serio?
teleserios?
Jesus.
Those are so good. New episode every day.
What type of romantic movies do you like? Do you like the slow burn?
I love the cheesy ones.
Yeah.
I like the 13 Going on 30 is my favorite.
13 going on 30. I love that movie.
Yes!
Like
I
when she turned
love-
30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
30, flirty, and thriving.
I also like 17 again.
Yeah, with Zac Efron.
Yeah.
Yes.
That movie's so good, bro.
Yes. I like the fashion movies.
I like the comedic romantic movies.
Bride
Rom-com.
Wars. Bride Wars. 27 Dresses.
What's that? This the fashion movies?
Devil Wears Prada. No, they're like romance
Oh.
kind of movies. No, but the Filipino movies, those are making me cry, bro. She's dating a gangsta.
Oh my
Nah,
god.
bro, but, like,
That's
the
so
acting is so
cheesy,
horrible.
bro.
Can't Help Falling in Love.
The
It's so
acting
good
is so
though.
horrible. So
No, it's just
fake.
too-
And like the CGI in Philippines, bro.
It's so cheesy to me.
Nah,
Oh, do you guys know the concept of torpe?
Can you explain? I heard
Is
of
that
it. I just don't remember.
eggplant and egg?
No,
It's torta.
that's tortang talong, bruh. Yeah.
Similar.
But you never heard of the concept of torpe?
I've heard of it, but I don't really remember what it is.
Like, it's a type of description of guys who are like super shy. Like the typical Filipino, they're
Mhm.
torpe.
Submissive.
Yeah, no, they're shy and
Just like-
quiet and timid. It's basically just timid.
Okay, so what about it?
Like simps. They like to
Yeah.
simp a lot.
They're basically like the hopeless romantics, and It's just so stupid, bro.
Big heart.
Like the nice guys. I think,
Guys always finish last. Should've known that.
like, I would say I was a torpe. Like, I'd look at the girl and like, oh my god, she's the love of my life.
What do you mean?
But I wouldn't even fucking talk to her. I wouldn't know her personality and everything.
Fantasize.
It's just, I met you. Oh my
I
god,
used to be like that too.
she's the love of my life.
What do you think about simping?
Simping?
To a certain
I think
extent.
it's
To a
healthy.
certain
To a
extent,
certain
there's.
extent.
Would you call yourself a simp?
Not really. No.
I am a simp.
I am a simp too. But
Well,
you
like,
should
in
both
the-
be simps.
Like if you're in a dating phase, you can't just put all your eggs in one basket.
Mhm. Good points.
Elaborate.
But sometimes it's different though. It's different with different people. Like other
Mm.
people, they want you to put all your eggs in one basket. Just put all your attention to them.
Just to
Show them
drop
all
you.
your love.
Just to drop you.
Yikes.
Shout out to them, girls. Attention whores. Oh my gosh, you like me? I don't like you, but I'll make you like me more.
Oh,
I
but
want that attention.
those are disgusting, bruh.
You know who you are.
Disgusting.
Because they know. They know.
You know who you are.
You know who you are. Because they know that the moment that they are in a relationship, nobody's gonna get interested in them.
Literally.
That's why
Stop
they
it
flock
breaking.
they flock these men who like them
The flocks.
and then keep them at arm's length.
Yeah. Why
Oh,
do you do that?
Oh, you're moving on from me?
Social distance.
Let me be
Let's stay
best
safe.
friends with you, my shirt.
It's annoying, bro.
If you're one of those girls, check yourself.
Check
Oh,
yourself.
You lose
Don't
yourself.
wreck yourself.
Yeah, you think, honestly, at the end of the day,
I'm missing a piece.
you're not going to be in heaven.
Yo, but like
End of the
Filipino
world.
guys with like torpes, just go up and talk to the fucking girl.
I knew somebody like that.
Like they can't talk to.
26-year-old.
Nah, bro.
I knew a 26-year-old.
Jonathan Paul Deximo.
No, my brother is not like that.
Like I remember in high school, I had this biggest crush on a girl, and I wanted to take a picture. Right, a normal person would go up and ask, "Hey, can I take a picture?" and then not flinch. I took a picture,
And you
and after I was shaking. I was shaking.
I knew this one guy.
And
who,
then-
sorry. go
And then
ahead.
after we took the picture, we went home. I literally posted that on my Instagram story and said, "Dreams do come true."
How old are you? Yo, it's embarrassing.
I was like 17.
Oh my gosh, not even young.
I know. It's because
Damn.
we talked about this, like pedalizing the other sex. It's like
Oh my god.
they're just normal people. Just go up and talk to them and get to know them.
You be acting like they're celebrities.
I know.
Yeah, I knew this one guy who was like probably in his late 20s,
Mhm.
and like he had this crush on this girl,
Mm-hmm.
and I like it's like a family friend like from church,
Yeah.
and like he was so like torpe that he
Mhm.
asked his parents to ask her
Jesus.
to come on the ride with them, to
Christ.
drop her home, but she lives on the other side of town when she could have just come with other people, but he couldn't do it. Until this day, he's still not over her.
Still not over her?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
You Filipino boys.
and like
get
he
a hold of
didn't
yourselves.
even ask her out or anything,
Mm-hmm.
or even had like a full on conversation.
The thing is with Filipino guys though, you guys be funny. I don't know why guys just automatically think because
Because we're
they're-
short, bro. We gotta compensate with our
I'm not
shortness.
funny.
No, but I don't know. It's specifically with Filipino guys though, because everybody be saying that, all races, that Filipino guys just automatically
What other races do you find funny? Like you've met that are funny?
black people be funny.
Yeah, everyone could be funny, but
No,
like
some people can't.
some people can't because they're tall.
The fatiters.
But like,
You got a point there.
What do you mean? Some
Kinda
people
hard
are
to-
short.
yeah, short Filipinos. All they can offer is giggle their way through the pussy.
I like that one.
I got that from
Giggle or
David.
giggle?
Giggle their way.
Oh.
Because if you're tall, for guys, if you're tall, you're automatically like attractive, right? So you don't
I don't know about that.
Even then though, looks
like there are tall funny guys though, but those tall funny guys were bullied.
looks attract personality keeps.
Mm.
So even that, you like it?
I like
looks
that.
attract.
Personality
Personality.
keeps.
Personality attached. Attaches. No, never mind. I tried.
Good one.
No, see, like even then, like tall guys, if girls really just are with them just because of their height,
They're just an empty piece of flesh.
yeah, it's just open space. It's like a chip bag.
Open space.
But like, you're a tall guy,
Yeah.
but you had your fat phase. It's different, right? That's why you had to develop a personality.
You got a point.
But guys who are conventionally handsome and tall, the first, like, at the beginning, they don't have to develop anything.
And you
So they're
tell-
freaking thoughtless.
literally, and they be
But it
embarrassed
goes-
to be with a
it-
girl.
Mhm.
It goes the
Public.
same thing with like girls who are known as
Convention-
pretty,
Yeah.
right?
All they've
They don't
had in
have
their life is like
personality.
attention, right? And like,
Everything's given to them.
yeah, so they don't have to work on anything because they already, it's a given to them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why us ugly people, we actually ruled the world.
Who rule the world is ugly people.
Girls.
Who in the world? Girls.
But you know, like, we have to develop something to attract.
You think we're still, our personalities are still changing, or you think we're already set with who
Oh,
we
it's
are?
always
It's always
changing.
changing.
It's always changing.
Like with experiences and the people that you meet, it always
Mhm.
changes.
Even the core personality traits?
Possibly. 'Cause,
That's
like,
true.
your
It always
friends-
changes, but the
your
things-
friends- your friend groups really tell
Yeah.
you who you are.
Yeah. It always changes, but I think it's a stack. The change stacks. Like, if you change, that doesn't mean you get rid of what was before.
Mm.
It always stacks.
I don't know about that one. You can tell somebody's character by their friends. Because I feel like the way I am, I was already like this before you guys, and same with you guys.
No, but like you're more likely to have friends that like you how you
Align
are.
align
Yeah,
with your
exactly.
values.
Circumstances.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think I wouldn't be friends with you guys if,
We're talking about this too.
like, if I couldn't really open up to you guys. Like, if I open up to you guys and you made fun of me,
What a loser!
yeah, like,
I'd cry in my
That's-
bed.
then I wouldn't really want to hang out with you guys. But because you guys listen to what I have to say and I feel heard, then I like hanging out with you guys.
Deximo told me something mean in the car.
Oh,
When
shoot.
you get butt hurt, when you get T-boned on the right.
What did I say?
He said, "You know, Jeimyl, honestly, in Montreal, you're so extra. People wouldn't like you. They'd bully you. I wouldn't be friends with you."
But guess what? I'm friends with you. 'Cause
Why did that hurt you, though?
Because I always be getting butt hurt. Because I was like, okay, well, what's wrong with me? Why am I so extra? Why is it such a bad thing to be loud? And he's like, I don't know. It's just a Toronto culture thing because you're always.
Toronto.
I'm sorry, Montreal culture thing because you're always outgoing all the time, but you're not. You wouldn't be considered cool. You'd be an outsider, and that just hurt my feelings.
But I think you're cool. That's why we're friends.
I don't think it's not personality to him.
Yeah.
It's Montreal,
Montreal.
itself.
Yeah,
You
fuck
wouldn't fit in
guys.
Montreal.
Thanks for the backup.
I'm not
'Cause-
from Montreal, but he's.
'cause
I'm
with your
just saying, I got butthurt from it, and I said I got triggered. Because my cousin, before she told me when we were in middle school,
Mm-hmm.
she said that, you know, I don't want to sound mean or anything,
Mm-hmm.
but honestly, if you weren't my cousin, I wouldn't be friends with you. So I'd be getting triggered from that.
Oh, so it just stems from previous experiences.
That'd be a mean thing to say, though.
That would be a mean thing to
When you
say.
say, I don't want to be your friend, or I'm only friends with you because of.
Of this
The situation.
circumstance. Yeah. I think what's easier to say is, I don't think that, oh my god, I actually don't know. Maybe I don't think we would be friends. I don't know.
But also,
That will still trigger you, I think.
yeah. Also, if somebody like you think they're cool and you want to be friends with them, but then they're like, "Oh, you're weird, ew."
Mm-hmm.
I think before like that would be like, "Oh, that hurts me." But in the after that, looking at it in hindsight, if somebody doesn't want to be friends with you, after a while, you won't even want to be friends with them.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of people like that. I wonder if people can even tell if I'm talking about that.
I hope they do. Beach.
Cannon Beach.
But like, yeah, there's you have certain personalities that would not bode well in certain places, and we all have that.
I gotta accept it.
Yeah, you gotta accept it.
Yeah, I need to learn how to take. I need to learn how to not get.
Like I probably wouldn't survive in New York, or maybe I can.
Montreal is pretty similar to New York.
Yeah, like you're so outspoken.
Perfect when you smile.
You're so outspoken. Would you agree?
Agree?
Yes.
Yeah, you're very outspoken about your opinions and what you want and what you don't like, and that's not very
fine.
like Filipino, like traditional Filipino.
I got extra testosterone. I'll tell you next time. I got extra testosterone. Shout out to the POC. POCOS.
Posok. What's that mean? What's POCOS?
POC? People of Color Syndrome?
Polycystic ovary syndrome.
Oh.
I think I have that. I just be diagnosing myself left and right.
Don't
I thought
diagnose yourself.
I thought I had a brain tumor when I was 10.
Whoa.
That I had asthma.
You ever look up your symptoms on WebMD and
no.
like
Google.
I'm gonna die.
that's the most dangerous thing to do.
I thought I was gonna die from toxic shock syndrome. You guys know what that is?
Yeah, when
What's that?
there's dirty stuff in your VGG.
Yeah, the tampons.
Oh, the
from people.
tampons, yeah.
So I thought
It causes paralysis.
I had 2 tampons in me, and I was so scared. Every night I would go to sleep because this is a month after. I was like, I might not wake up this morning. God forgive me. And so then I went to my doctor because I was so stressed. Then she put me in a gown. She took a speculum,
Yeah.
like a thing like this, shove it in my backpack. Open it.
Oh my
I
god.
got fingered by my doctor. Good thing it was a girl. Shout out to Dr. Lau. She fingered me. I said, oh! And then she took it out. I said, is it okay? It seems okay. Let me just double check.
Damn,
Did it
double
again.
fingered.
Double finger. I could feel it in my stomach.
bones.
What?
Yeah, she's going deep. And she said, all clear. And then she said, have you ever had sex? I said, no. Okay, I'm going to check you for chlamydia and gonorrhea.
She don't
How
believe
old
you.
were you?
I was like, this is first year university, so
Oh,
18, 19, something, but I was good.
like see how you describe things like that, like experiences like that?
Yeah, when girls be like, I don't want to say that I'm on my period. It's so embarrassing.
Okay, what
I don't get that. Like, it's human nature. It is what it is.
But
You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
that's just how like society has made us think, or made girls think. Women,
Stay woke.
not girls, women think that, oh, you can't talk about this because you can't.
Yeah, but why though?
Because like it's ran by men. Like what man would want to hear about their women's problems? They just want them to shut up and make food for them.
Do you guys get uncomfortable when
No.
girls talk about that?
No.
No.
Good job.
Like at first I did because like
We're medical students.
Bio wellness.
but like if you talk like that in front of a bunch of fobs,
Yeah. No, that's nasty. Don't say that.
they'd be like, oh, interesting. But then when you leave, they'd be like, this girl is so fucking crude.
Yeah.
Crudy.
Like, who cares, dude? Fuck you.
You know who you are.
That's what I don't like about like certain cultures is we always keep things hush hush and not talk about the problems.
Taboo. The Adventist culture.
Mhm.
Oh, 30, 12, 30. Dang.
Oh my god, you're gonna go to work soon.
My goodness, we have to finish this, guys.
Jeimyl has work from 1 to 5 front desk.
Work.
Eliza
And
Peggy. I love
Skylar
musicals.
Sisters.
20 more minutes.
Okay. How's the Lego coming along? Not even close. When you leave, do we have to leave too? I think so.
Duh. Huh?
No.
No. I think we shouldn't.
I hope Pastor Massimo and JR watches this.
It's gonna be interesting.
You guys have secret messages for Pastor Mass and
I
JR?
like the secret message. Secret
This is
message.
the secret message portion of the
Is this
voice
a new thing?
Remos.
Is this a new thing? When
Yes,
I guess so. When we want to talk about per certain person, this is our secret message.
This is. Are you my secret? Secret. Let's do secret message to Kuya JR first.
Okay, you go, JR Jr.
Mm.
I don't know. How to say? Secret message?
Yeah.
You
Can you
my
say what you
idol.
want to say, or
Not really. Thanks for hiring me.
yeah, I guess that's good enough.
Yeah.
For me, Kuya JR, I have 5 things that I am grateful for you.
Oh, 5 things. Good.
For you, about you.
Mm-hmm.
Tacos. Taco.
Mm-hmm.
Taking nice pictures of me.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to save one for the last one. Can you give me a 4th one? Because I have.
4th one is Pastor Maciel.
Thank you for making Pastor Massey happy.
I thought you were going to say thank you for making Pastor Massey. Like, whoa.
Thank you. For
And
me.
5th, thank you for being you. I like
Mm.
that. Because I like when he's like, because he knows he's introverted and sometimes his social battery runs out.
Mhm.
He says, okay, I'm going to go now. Bye.
Yeah.
I like the self-awareness. I respect that. I wish I had that more.
Yeah, JR he's very cool. He reminds me of my papa.
Papa?
And he literally could be our parent. He's old enough to be our parent.
Yeah.
And
We call him Kuya.
Sure, we should call him Uncle. No.
Tito
We
JR.
could call him Tito though.
He'd probably be affected by that.
And
People
I
don't
think
like to be called.
if in the future you guys do have a blessed child, I think he or she or they or them will be very lucky to have you guys.
Facts.
Mm.
Like, now thinking that I'm so grateful that I've met you guys, you, Maciel, and JR,
It's getting emotional.
because you need that guardian in your life, and I think you guys have been our guardian, guiding us through our way in uncertainties, and thank you for that.
Yeah, really. They've been
Secret
parents.
message to Pastor
of
Mass.
300 kids.
Okay.
Pastor Maciel I really appreciate your authenticity, your quirkiness, and your willingness to laugh at my stupid jokes. And when people laugh at my joke, it's like, cool. Cool. People can laugh. What do you want to say,
My
Jeimyl?
message to Pastor Maciel. Thank you for being my mom
Yeah, she's been really
being my
involved in your
mom.
life because you're in campus ministries.
when my mom's not here. You're my mom. You're my mom here at Berman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You really remind me of my mother.
This is when Pastor Maciel cue the tears.
I'm gonna zoom in your face. You gotta do.
Ready?
Yeah. That's for you, Pastor Mass.
This one? This
Whoa.
Oh, is it that one? Oh, I know. I just know this part.
Awesome.
I should not even watch this.
We have to tell them to watch it.
Yeah, because we gotta tell him we have a secret message. Do you have any secret message for Pastor Maciel?
I said it already.
What'd you say?
You really remind me of my mom.
Oh, awesome.
And
Fun
I'm
fact.
really doing the Lego right now.
And I think
Fun
like
fact. We should have a fun fact portion. Sorry, I interrupted.
and like in the current environment that we are in, like pastors, I think Pastor Maciel is such a breath of fresh air.
And she's a woman.
Yeah, shout outs to you, Pastor Mass. And
You know what's crazy about Pastor Mass?
Yeah.
You know, she's been offered crazy jobs like all over Canada, all over America, and all over the world to like go
Mhm.
to the bigger universities or churches.
yeah.
And she always declines it because Berman's her home.
We appreciate that.
Her babies, she said.
And if you're not crying at this point, just exit right now. That was a joke. I bet Pastor Maciel is cackling right now.
Cockling.
But you guys want to bid them a good trip?
Yeah, eat all the croissants, drink all the coffee.
Mmm. Bring us a single bean.
Yes.
Bean.
Bean. But if you guys were to travel somewhere, where would you guys want to go
Lighthearted question.
to end the episode? Like right now, where would you guys go?
Hogwarts.
Wait, what? What was the question?
What place would you go right now?
For vacation?
Mm-hmm.
Maldives.
Oh, Shay Mitchell likes it there. She told me.
Mm.
Who?
Shay Mitchell, Emily from Pretty Little
you know her?
Liars. Yeah. She's Filipino too.
Oh, cool.
Her first job was working Catchers Club in Robson Street, Vancouver.
Oh,
Hit me up.
Fountain. Where would you want to go?
I want to go.
where the people are.
I want to go where the person on FaceTime is.
Jesus.
You messed up.
Let's do the action of the person.
Huh?
Let's do the action.
I'm gonna see him though.
Flax tape. See?
See?
If you would know, you would know.
Yeah, but that's a good answer. Because, you know,
I'm stuck
home
on
is
this.
where the heart is. And that's where your heart is right now.
In my phone.
Yeah. But I would really want to go to Africa.
Me too.
Maybe Zimbabwe or Rwanda.
Yeah, where Tessa is.
Mm-hmm.
Her mom said, "Come, just get your ticket, pay for your ticket, and we'll cover everything else."
Oh, really?
Yeah, I said.
Tessa.
And Remo, invite Remo too. Tell your mom.
Yeah, Tessa's gonna be the next guest for sure.
If you guys, I have a question. If you guys had to go to the moon, and you had to take 4 other people with you, who would you take? And this is years, and you don't know how long the trip is.
Mom, dad, brother, cousin,
Dang.
Cousin.
Joseph.
Okay, Remo.
That is such a hard question for me.
That's not.
That's
That's
easy for
not
me.
family.
That's not family.
Hmm.
Probably my friends from back home. Because they're like technically my second family. Nah, bro, I grew up with them.
I get
It's different.
I get it.
You wouldn't be on my ship anyways.
That's fine.
I don't know.
Shout out your friends.
Shout out Ashton, Kurt, Lance, Ralph, Marche. You know, all them guys.
That's enough.
You know,
Marche,
y'all
you're not
know
going
who you
Marche.
How
are.
long have you known them?
Since I was kids, bro.
See, I'm so jealous of that. I have never had that in my life.
Yeah, since church.
I don't know, man. Maybe my brother. I want my brother there. But if not family,
Mm.
Kenzie for sure. No question. But maybe I'd get too annoyed.
With Kenzie?
Yeah.
Oh, you'd want to go to some random people.
Because distance makes the heart fonder. But that's too
I
far though.
disagree.
That's too far. Like distance for like 2 days maybe. But like, yeah, maybe I take Kenzie. No, I'll take Kenzie. And
You're gonna edit that.
3.
Edit that part a little bit.
I'll be slipping in the couch. But 3 more. Kenzie. Jesus.
Jesus is already there. He's past it.
Ah, true.
You have to pick him up along the way.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Celebrities then. Anybody.
Oh, Jim Carrey.
Kevin Hart.
Or just people to make you laugh.
Joe Coy.
Of course, yeah.
Mhm.
And probably David So.
Oh, that guy's funny.
You watch him?
I
I love-
watched him from JK News.
I love him.
Funny guy. I would have.
Mm-hmm. Who? Josh who?
It's funny. I would have.
Flex tape.
Just him.
That's all I need.
My God. It reminds me of myself.
I would have.
Jesus Christ.
It's hard, right? Because the first thing I think is my family, but like
Who's your family if you have no family?
my brother, my parents.
What?
Who's your
Like-
family if you have no family?
Oh, like other than your parents being your family.
Think about your whole family just gone right now.
Probably like the friends that I mentioned.
Mm-hmm. Ashton, shout out Ashton.
Ricardi,
Ricardio, shout out Ricardio.
Antoine.
Who else?
The message from this: take the lesson. Appreciate your family. Don't
Yep.
take them for granted.
I definitely need to learn about that more.
Me too. That's another good topic. Family.
Well, you didn't.
Family.
That
You
make
didn't
it
tell your other three.
Oh. I would also take Nina, Jalen, and Tiana.
Good. Good. A little family.
The babies.
So, thanks for coming on, guys. It's always a blast talking to you.
Yeah.
And
I'm just trying to figure out this Lego set, bro.
like, I hate being cheesy because I feel like I'm jinxing it. Jinky.
Jinky, Manny Pacquiao, mommy.
Like, I hate being cheesy with friends. Like, cause I feel like I'm overwhelming you guys and like pushing you guys away.
I'm gonna zoom into my face. I feel like I'm overwhelming.
Overwhelming you guys. Because like every day I want to say thanks for being my friend. Because
The
literally,
messages.
Today, actually.
No, remember at the beginning of our friendship
Yeah.
when the friend group first started? And then you
I
would
appreciate
always
it, though.
message. No, I liked it too, but then someone was like, guys, can you please respond to Remos' message?
Yeah, because
'Cause-
I was the only one responding to it.
because you guys don't understand my life. Literally, I stay in one place. I have friends, and then I leave, and then they're gone. Then I have to make friends again.
Dude, university, we're not gonna leave. We got one more year together.
Yeah, and it's just all my friends just leave.
You guys are gonna leave me, actually.
That's
Taking the
why,
spotlight.
like, that's why all I can do
I'm
is
gonna
just
be sad.
be thankful of you guys.
I'm
And I know
thankful for you
sometimes
too.
it's like overwhelming because I'm always like saying thank you.
I like it. It's cute. I don't have a lot of friends, especially guy friends who are like that. I like it.
Yeah, but I do genuinely thank you guys for being my friends because I know like I'm being realistic. Maybe someday we won't be friends anymore, but like the memories we've created, and like
be there always.
we'll be there always, and that's why I always want to say thank you.
Thank you. Next.
Thought I'd end up with Sean, but he wasn't a match.
So yeah, that's my final words. Thank you for being my friend.
Thank you for having me on this podcast.
You're welcome.
No, but actually,
Thank you
too,
for being my
Remo.
friend too.
You're a good friend. Serious.
I try. I really try.
You do. I appreciate that, and I we know it. We know you try.
Thank you.
Do you think we try?
I think you guys try.
I try.
Inside, he's like, try harder.
Please, guys, I need you.
No, I can't ask you guys to do that. It's just come as you are.
Oh.
Kaya,
Kaya.
7:30 Friday nights.
But you have to work soon, so thanks for watching, guys. And if you guys
Gotta finish this quick.
made it this far, comment
Hermione.
Hermione.
What's that?
Go right
What
there.
the heck, bro?
Nice.
Comment Hermione's coochie.
Do it in emojis.
Yeah, do it in emojis. So thank you guys. Say bye, kiddos.
Bye, kiddos.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Actually, it's legal set though, because we're leaving. Can you believe it? Can you believe we don't have
Can
a
you
jacuzzi?
believe it?